students. Today we are going to start the chapter number 2, and that is data entry and keyboarding skills. So in this chapter, first of all, we'll learn about the various purpose of various keys on the keyboard. Now, what is keyboard? Keyboard is an input device. It is used for typing letters, numbers and symbols in a word processor or any other program. The popular type of keyboard is the QWERTY design, which is based on typewriter keyboard. So the design which is followed nowadays for the typing is QWERTY design on the keyboard. Standard QWERTY keyboard has a various keys on it like alphanumeric keys, punctuation keys and special keys. Now coming on the first type of key, that is alphanumeric key. These keys refer to all the letters and the numbers on the keyboards. For example, yeah, that is A to Z and 0 to 9. These keys are used for typing numbers, symbols and letters. As you can see in the image here, alphanumeric keys A to Z and the numbers, these are known as the alphanumeric keys. Another one is punctuation keys. The punctuation keys refer to all the keys which have punctuation marks like comma, period, semicolon, brackets, and so on. They also have mathematical operators like plus, minus, slash, multiplication, etc. This you can see in this image. All the punctuation keys are there visible in front of you. Another type of key is special keys. Those keys which have special functions like function keys, your enter key, space key, delete key, end key, insert, caps lock, number lock, arrow keys. All these are type of keys are known as special keys. So there are three type of special keys. There are three type of keys on the keyboard. On the especially QWERTY keyboard, alphanumeric key, punctuation keys and special keys. Now further coming on the topic, that is we have to introduce the method of a technique of touch typing. Now what is touch typing? The touch typing is a technique of pressing keys for typing text without looking at the keyboard keys. This technique is also known as touch method or touch and type method. Touch typing improves the speed and the accuracy of the typist as well as improves his work productivity. Now, further, the touch typing can be learned by performing three different stages: stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. So, if you want to be expert in the typing, so you have to be gone through the three stages, that is stage 1, stage 2 and stage 3. After these three stages you can be perfect in the typing. Now what is stage 1? The process of touch typing begins from the stage 1. In this stage a learner learns typing from the home row on the keyboard. Looking at the keyboard is strictly prohibited. This is followed by learning the lower and the upper rows, number row, uppercase letters and special symbols. Now which is the home row on the keyboard through which we can start our stage 1? This is now here. It is the home row on the keyboard. So these alphabets which are colored here, A, S, D, F, J, K, L and the punctuation symbol, these keys are known as the home row of the keyboard through which we can start practicing the keyboard typing. Now further, the stage 2, this stage involves remembering frequently used vowels, consonants and typing words using these syllables. So this is the stage 2 which you have to cross to be in the to be in the perfection of the typing. Now further, the stage 3 involves typing actual text to perfect the skills learned. Now after when you cover the stage 3, it is your practice that can make you perfect in the typing, and then you will be able to type without looking at the keyboard perfectly. Now further is the touch typing rules. What are touch typing rules? So for the touch typing rules, The first rule is typing zones for each finger. The FDSA, these keys, the FDSA and JKL and apostrophe, this punctuation mark key on a QWERTY keyboard represent the base position. So these keys, we have to put finger on these keys to start the typing. Keyboard usually have some protrusions on the F and J keys. These help your fingers locate the base position without looking at the keyboard. When you see on the keyboard, F and J key have small little bumps on these symbols. It means you have to be stuck off on these position so that you can learn the touch typing and you can be master on these home keys of the keyboard. And after when you done with all these keys of the home row on the keyboard, you try to come back on the base position after each keystroke. This is the first one, typing zone for each finger. Now other one is color typing zone for each finger. Color coding shows which finger should press each key. It can be possible if you see in this image. In this image, the color different keys are having different colors. Suppose if you want the base key is A, so from A key you can also press the upper row Q and lower Q Z, and also all these keys control, Windows, Shift, Caps Lock, Tab, and this escape symbol. And if you are on the finger, having the finger on L, the base key, so you can press with the finger movement of L, O, 9 and that symbol also below your symbol and your alter other symbol also. Like now coming, if you come on the numeric keypad, the base keys are 4, 5 and 6. If you put your fingers on the 4, 5 and 6, with the finger 5 you can press 8 and 2 also. With the finger on the 4 you can press 7 and 1. With the help of the finger of the 6 you can press 9 and 3, like the up. In the same way, the upper keys you can press. So this is the color coding scheme of the each finger. The left index finger is reserved for all the red keys. The right index finger is reserved for the green keys, and so on. Use the thumb of whichever hand is more convenient for you to press the space key. Now the another one for the numeric keypad, the base position on the numeric pad is the number 5, key for the middle finger as I shown you earlier, 4 for the index finger and 6 for the ring finger. So 4, 5, 4, 6 are the base keys for the numeric keypad, and the numeric pad simplifies and speeds up numerical data input. This is the benefit of numeric keypad. Now coming on the next one, the uppercase letters and the symbols appearing on the keys in the numbers row are typed by one hand with little finger of the other hand holding down the shift key. In this way, by holding the shift key, you can press the uppercase letters and the symbols on the number rows appropriately, and do not look at the keyboard, try to locate the right key with your fingers. So you have to practice so much efficiently, you need not to require to see at the keyboard, and you can write without looking at the keyboard on the monitor. Now further is the posture of body while typing. What's the proper posture should be there while typing the anything on the system. So you can see this image is fine, this image is preferable while sitting on the system. You have to be correct sitting position is like this, back straight, and proper angle should be there to look at the monitor screen. And this is, you can see the person sitting like this is wrong. It can cause harm to your back, ache, back, spinal cord, and stress on the eyes, and the limit is not there what can happen to you if you sit on this wrong position. So we have to choose the correct positions posture like this while typing on the keyboard. The other one, holding the mouse while working. So you can see these two images are there, and this is the right one. Slightly and politely, nicely we have to hold the mouse, and to hold the mouse like this is the wrong method. Now coming on the next one, the software that you have to use for to start typing is rapid typing software, and this software you is can be downloaded from the browser. And after installing the software in your computer, what's the step to start the rapid typing software is click on the start button and click on the rapid typing option. When you start the rapid typing software, the following screen appears in front of you. This is the welcome screen that appears when you start the rapid typing software. In this software, there are the further various components. The number one is taskbar. This is written here, introduction, basic. This is known as the taskbar. And what is the purpose of taskbar? Taskbar lets you some basic options to start a lesson, choose the level, keyboard, lesson and output, layout and lesson. This is the function of taskbar. Other one is text panel. It is an area where we see the text which is to be typed. So in this figure you can see this is the text panel. So further is after text panel we can see the another component is lesson control panel. This panel contains several controls like pause, resume, to adjust the volume, etc. This you can see from here. This is the lesson control panel. Here is the button of the pause, your timing and other functions are also there. So another component is virtual keyboard. The keyboard that you can see here on the screen is not the real one. It is virtual, means you can use it on the monitor only without touching it. So virtual keyboard is also a component of the rapid typing software. So what is virtual keyboard? The keyboard which you can see on the screen is called virtual keyboard. Now further, the various components of the listed below are among these. The other point is the three buttons. These three buttons are there. The number one is current lesson button, middle one is student statistics button, and the third button is lesson editor button. And these buttons are there in the left corner of the rapid typing software screen. These three buttons are there. So these are the buttons which are at the corner, and this is for the, you can say, for the current lesson, student statistics buttons and the lesson editor button. Now further moving to the next point is options button. And what is options button? By using this button, you can change some settings like language, sound, themes, etc. So these are the various components of the task of the rapid typing software which you can use to have the master in the typing from the keyboard. So this finishes our chapter here. So bye bye you all. Thanks for the watching.